प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए प्रभु, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। शीघ्र सारी दुर्गुणों को दूर हमसे लीजिए, लीजिए हमको शरण में, हम सदाचारी बने। ब्रह्मचारी धर्म रक्षक वीर व्रतधारी बने, ब्रह्मचारी धर्म रक्षक वीर व्रतधारी बने। प्रेम से हम गुरुजनों की नित्य ही सेवा करें, सत्य बोले झूठे त्यागे, मेल आपस में करे। हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए, निंदा किसी की हम किसी से भूल कर भी ना करे। दिव्य जीवन हो हमारे, तेरा यश गाया करे। हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। Well, asking for that divine knowledge. This morning let us pay adorations to Surya 9 reflecting in the water and in the sky. Om Bhara Bhavasvaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhara Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhara Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Look at this water, how refreshing is it, like a mirror reflecting. And the sun is reflecting in this water. And Mother Earth, look how she is glowing with all the greenery, sustaining lives, chirping birds. Welcome to this mandir. The mandir that has no walls, the mandir has no ceiling. The mandir that is closer to our liberation. No obstacles in the way. No imposition of names. We have our 5 deities here: earth, water, fire, air and space. And our sun, he's sustaining all the planets. And we have to pay adoration to the sun in that mantra. How beautiful. That Gayatri mantra is so powerful. Anyway, this morning, after a beautiful session of yoga asanas and moving the energy upwards, getting the body in fit shape, mind is totally under control, peak performance, the body and mind. And then you relax, moving the 3 innate nature in us, the laziness and the overactiveness and the goodness. We bring them up to the top of the head. And now we'll exit. The only thing that is after the exercise is the sattvic, the goodness. Now we're going to take it into the earth atmosphere and leave our body behind. And then we'll be going from earth atmosphere into space, God's womb, manifestation of consciousness, and then the intellect will be left behind. The ego has been crushed a long time because it doesn't have a place there now. And then we'll go beyond the space into consciousness. And consciousness is so vast. And it supports all of creation. Creation came from it. So do us. So in here, in this murti of ours, it is the greatest murti. But it's a sin. The greatest sin that we're committing is not to spend the time to expand this consciousness, to move like we did, I described just now. That is the greatest sin, and we are in that state where we are limiting ourselves. That is the sin. So this morning I just want to bring that to your attention. And I want to talk specifically this morning about BHARAT SEVASHRAM, Swami Parameshananda ji, and preaching party. But before that, let us bring the presence of the Guru. Om Dhyana Moolam Guru Murti, Puja Moolam Guru Param, Mantra Moolam Guru Vakyam, Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa, Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa. Bolo Sisi Guru Maharaj ki jai. Let us pay adorations to all the other Gurus, Lord Shiva, the one that sits in the Himalayas and do the meditation and is keeping the peace and tranquility, not in India, but in all parts of creation. And we pray Krishna Bhagwan, that great spiritual master incarnation of Vishnu Bhagwan, that one that gives the Bhagavad Gita, the book that encompasses everything in it. And let's chant one sloka from Bhagavad Gita. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyam paritranaya sadhana vinashachaya dushkatam dharma samstapanarthaya shambhavani juge juge. Yes, when there's a decline of righteousness, Krishna comes. He won't see him in that same form again, manifestation of consciousness. He'll take another form, he'll take another name, but they're all the manifestations. Swami Parameshananda is that manifestation. And when I say that and to mention that name, oh, what a divine thing that is. And so preaching party. Swami Parameshananda, he would have said expansion is life, contraction is death. How beautiful saying that is. That when we expand and we go, this is his whole teaching, that preaching party is that expansion. Imagine, these are moving ashrams and there are 7 of them in BHARAT SEVASHRAM, usually like 14, 15 members. Swamiji is there leading. Few Swamijis, few Brahmacharis, a singer, a dolakwala, a cook, and some helpers. Then you put together boxes, they move around, put them in the train and trucks, and go into different parts of India and the world. And they do the preaching. I had the opportunity of joining one of them to Bangalore, my first trip from Kolkata. Long journey, and when I went to Bangalore, the opportunity to serve. Go and knocking door to door and ask and giving out paper, telling them about the BHARAT SEVASHRAM and the work. And what a feeling it is that this expansion, bringing this message, bring the power of the Guru and spirituality to the people, and how great that is. Then we would have moved to Chennai and be there. So there's the door-to-door collection. And then we'll have house functions, devotee will ask us to go, and we'll do a nice session, singing and lecture and a powerful arti. They'll give cooked food for us, and this is the love they'll show for the ashram and Swami Parameshananda ji. And then we'll do one big function where we gather everybody to cook a lot of food and a Shakti arti and that kind of a thing. And so important that arati is a great part of the Sangha. Anyway, so we'll move from different parts of the country and do that collection. And some Swamijis, like my favorite Swamiji is Swami Sauravananda ji. He has this strong desire to go into places where others don't like to go, out into where the language is different. I went with him in Pune, and Swamiji is so energetic, and he's now emceeing all the programs for the ashram. We were in Benares last year, and he would have emceed that program. How beautiful the Swamiji is. But they're all great. All our Swamijis are great. Well, you know, we all have our likeness for our Swamijis. And this preaching party also go to other parts of. One time I went to Andaman Nicobar Island. Preaching party was there in relief work, and you know, there was a relief work because of the tsunami, and to see the work of the Sangha reaching out to people in need, and I was there helping and working and collaborate with UNICEF for United Nations, as I'm a member there. I understand the workings of that. How beautiful that is. So this Bhad Sevashram Sheng, we want to reach as much people all over the world. Swami Parameshananda would have said, my ashram is a religious, social, non-political organization, so we don't get involved in the politics, but we serve, and we serve each and every one. And this morning, it's a pleasure to talk to you about this. But one of the nicest places I did collection was in Benares. To go through the village the villages next to the Ganges, where the burning ghats are there, and you know, to go into this ancient place, you could feel the divinity of this Benares, and I enjoyed it so much. And today I remembered throwing the ashes of Savitri Bodh, one of our key devotees of the ashram in New York, and she would have gone to that Benares, and she would have gone to Nepal, and such great work. It's 1 year that she had passed away, and I want to send blessings to her and her continued journey. She has done so great work, a dynamic mother. Mothers are great. All mothers, we want to say namaste this morning for the great work you're doing. And let us all keep on this path that, you know, this morning, keep in mind that it's so necessary that we expand and go into our consciousness. And this is the purpose of our life. Let us enjoy this beautiful day. Look at this, how the Lord Shiva Lingam is there. The water is, the light is falling on the water, the Lingam, and we have the 5 elements side by side. It is beautiful mandir. Let us take this short journey to our liberation. Go into the space, go into consciousness. Blessings of Acharya Dev Swami Parameshananda Ji. Om Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Special shout out to the devotees of Trinidad, my good friend Kevin Bagwandin. Namaste, and have a beautiful day, Guyana, India, Nepal. Blessings from here in New York. Have a beautiful day. Our prayer should be, God, I want to be like you. I want to go to that place where I will give up my name and my form. Give me that wisdom to do that, to rediscover I'm just like you. Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om.